Hi, I'm John Hazzard, and for me, it's all about food. Hi, today I want to make for you a classic cocktail. It's called the Ward 8. And today begins a journey for me. I actually want to take all my recipes, or I shouldn't say my recipes, but I want to take all the cocktails from this book called The Office. It's a book I purchased online on Amazon, but I also went to the office in Chicago. It's a cocktail bar owned by Grant Achatz. It's in the basement of his cocktail mixologist bar called Avery. And today my goal really, commencing from today, is to go through every single cocktail in this book, share with you all the cocktails. They're all classic cocktails. And hopefully within the next few months we complete all of the cocktails in this book called The Office, which is by Chef Grant Achatz, who's based in Chicago, and he's actually a mentor of mine. He may not know it, but he really is. Nonetheless, today we're going to make a Ward 8. It's a classic cocktail. I'll just put this book aside. And basically with the Ward 8, we're going to use a rye whiskey. I'm using a Rittenhouse. We're also going to have fresh lemon juice, grenadine syrup, along with simple syrup, and also we're going to use some orange bitters, and a chilled glass is what we're going to use. No ice in the glass itself, but ice, of course, is a shaken cocktail, so we'll shake it with ice, and that is pretty much what we're going to use to make this cocktail. So let's get started. So again, I'm going to use a Boston shaker to shake the cocktail, of course, and we're going to start first with 2 ounces of the rye whiskey. Again, I said I'm using Rittenhouse, so we're going to put 2 ounces of this into our shaker. That's 2 ounces of the rye whiskey. Then we're now going to take a 1/4 ounce of the fresh lemon juice, and I like to use fresh lemon juice, so we're going to do a 1/4 ounce of this. Usually, historically, they've used orange juice, but we get more acidity using lemon juice. We're going to do a 3/4 ounce of grenadine syrup. So let's put this one inside there as well. 3/4 ounce of grenadine syrup, and that's going to give it a nice rich red color. And then we have some simple syrup, and we're going to do 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. We already have 3/4 ounce of grenadine syrup, so we have some sweetness in there already. So we just will do now 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. And again, simple syrup is equal parts sugar and granulated sugar, or I guess you can use dark sugar as well. And of course, we can infuse it with so many things. We will do a separate video for that in the future as well. And then we want to do 2 dashes of this orange bitters. 2 dashes of that. We now will take our other shaker, half. We're going to add some ice inside here. And this is going to aid in the dilution of the cocktail. Ice is added. We'll go ahead now and pour this cocktail mixture into our other Boston shaker. Give it a little twist, then we shake. Just want to shake for a few seconds. Good, so that's nicely shaken, it's nicely cold, and we're just going to give it a tap. And I had already said before, and maybe in one of my other videos, I would like for someone to leave a comment. Please leave a comment of the easiest way to get the Boston shaker pulled apart. I find it seizes up. It kind of vacuums itself together, and it becomes a little difficult for me to pull apart sometimes. But if you could leave a comment, I would be very grateful for that. So we're just going to bring this apart now. And we're almost there. So you see, that's the challenge I get. So leave a comment for me of the right technique. You know, I'm a chef by trade, but I enjoy, you know, experimenting and trying cocktails out. I think it's important for a chef to know cocktails. So you see, that took a bit too long. I got it apart, but I think it took way too long. So we're going to use now our Hawthorne Strainer. I have a chill glass, so just kind of swap these around so you can see. Use a Hawthorne Strainer, and we will double strain it. So I have another strainer here, and we double strain it because we don't want to have any shards of ice getting into the actual cocktail. And of course, use a chilled glass. This is a very simple cocktail. This one here, it doesn't require any particular garnish, just of course a chill glass. But this here is our Ward 8. Again, this is from The Office, which is based in Chicago, the basement floor of Avery Cocktail Bar by Grant Achatz. And this is a classic cocktail, basically rye whiskey, lemon juice, grenadine syrup, simple syrup, and orange bitters. Let's just go ahead and give a taste. And it's a really great cocktail when you're by the bar, having a great conversation, lingering, just to have this cocktail and sip it. It's a fairly strong cocktail, I must say, but it's also very enjoyable as well too. But of course, it's important to shake it with ice and to also have a chill glass. And it's a lovely, delicious cocktail. Let's go ahead and taste it. Just delicious. Truly delicious. And again, this is a cocktail I suggest when you're with great company, one or two friends or a few friends, have this cocktail. And this is the only cocktail you'll need to drink for the duration of your few hours of speaking or hour of speaking. It will last that long because it's quite strong. So again, I hope you've enjoyed this video. We just finished making a Ward 8 and it's truly delicious. I encourage you to try it at some stage. And again, it's from The Office cocktail book, which is by Grant Achatz in Chicago. Again, it's been a pleasure for me making this cocktail for you. Again, my name is John Hazzard, and for me, it's not only all about food, but this entire series is all about the cocktail. See you next time on All About Food.